it's snowing everywhere. As you can see, it's all white. We thought this is the perfect time to tell you guys why we chose Canada.
Yeah, and if you're following our journey, you know that we were, in settled IT jobs back in Bangalore. Then we went to New Zealand, and then we finally came here.
Yeah.
And if you go on YouTube right now, you see a lot of videos of reverse migration.
Reverse
I mean, the first
migration.
thing, if you search, Canada in YouTube, you will see a video that why people are leaving Canada. Canada is
many
so
videos about
expensive,
that. Yeah.
but it's not the case. I mean, at least for us, this is our perspective. Like, people doing that may have their own reasons,
Yeah.
but we feel that if your goals and your targets are towards certain things and that can be fulfilled in Canada, then why not come to Canada?
Yeah. Even we had our pros and cons list before deciding on which country do we want to move to, seeing our long-term goals.
Yeah.
So we'll take you through on the points why we decided on Canada.
Right.
So the first point we want to take you through is the immigration process.
Yeah, because without a visa, you can't get really anywhere, right?
Yeah.
So if you tick a certain boxes, if you're qualified, if your English scores are good, if you have experience, elsewhere, so you can easily become a permanent resident in Canada in the right age.
Yeah.
And there are many immigration consultants which you can work through. You can research online, and it's easier to come rather than most of the countries which have stringent immigration laws.
Yeah, and if you're someone like us who had not made that decision earlier in their careers of taking higher education to move to a different country, this might be an opportunity for you guys, like how we did. So the next thing which we thought about before making Canada as a decision was multicultural and friendly people.
Yeah, so I mean, you don't really miss India much except your family members who you are very close to. If you are in Bangalore or Pune, it's literally the same thing. You have a lot of friends here. You get a lot of Indian food here. I'm pretty sure that you may know 10 people living in Canada right now who will eventually become close to you once you move here. So that's always a good decision, and also the friendly people around.
And yeah. And moving from New Zealand, we also thought the community which we have in Canada is much more than what we had in New Zealand. We hardly met one or two people from our community, but here in Canada you come across people every day
who you know.
Yeah.
And also other people, like, I mean, people are very friendly. It's multicultural. You get to meet people from all over the world, and then everyone is like nice here. I mean, that's what Canada is known for. You say sorry, thank you all the time.
So get used to that.
Yeah. So the next was work-life balance, because that's very important for us, because we work 9 to 5 jobs, and people here, they are very considerate. I mean, if you have a valid reason, you have to go pick your son, you have to go pick something, if you have some appointments, people are very understandable.
Yeah. They won't ask you the next time why do you want to go and they are very understanding.
Yeah.
So we as Indians, we are usually
very competitive.
We are always hardworking, so you will find that here it's chill, and they take ease in doing things instead of rushing to do things.
Yeah, and also employment opportunities. I mean, job market, it's very volatile, even everywhere in the world, even in India. But compared to certain countries like New Zealand, like certain European countries, North America is a market you get more opportunities, at least in software and IT.
But when you plan to come to Canada, we would suggest that if you are coming as a couple, one of you should have a job or secure a job before you come here. When we had planned, we also heard, okay, you come to Canada and then look for jobs. That's not easy.
We would not recommend it.
Yeah, that's not easy, and it's better if you have one hand earning in the family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because cost of living is crazy everywhere. So make sure you secure a job and then come, so that you don't face those difficulties, as newcomers, to live your daily lives.
Yes. So if you do a Google search about Canada, it's one of the safest places to be. There have been times when we were outside at 12 a.m. and 1 a.m. we didn't see anything unusual happening. We always
Yeah.
felt safe.
I mean, there's crime everywhere. If you go
Yeah.
to like a downtown where there are a lot of, drug
Addicts.
users or, like
Yeah.
homeless people, you will see some, but then it's up to you anywhere in the world to be safe.
Yeah.
But compared to other things, Canada is one of the safest places. You get hi, hellos from everywhere. And, people are usually friendly here. And also, we wanted to talk about healthcare because we are in that age where safety, healthcare, education, all of these matter because we, may have a family in the future. And I mean, most of the people in that same age group will think the same. So, Canada ticks all of those boxes. Healthcare is free, education is free. Although there are some challenges because of the demand and supply in healthcare, you have some waiting times for
Waiting
some
times,
things.
yeah,
But
some- yeah.
Canada, is better than most countries in those cases.
There's so much to do in Canada in each season. In winters, like how you can see Vavish is playing with the snow, there's so much to do in snow as well. You can go for skiing, you can go for skating, and not just winters, summers as well. You can go for boating or hiking. In autumn, it all becomes so scenic that
Yeah.
you'll love Toronto so much more in autumn.
And
That's
Canada
they call
in
fall
general,
as well here.
right? Yeah, Canada in general, you have beautiful places like British Columbia, Calgary, all those Banff, and you get all the
Alberta.
Rocky Mountains,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
beautiful. And one more big thing about Canada was its location for us. I mean, although it's far from India, which is a con, but then it's centrally located. You wanna roam, US, it's nearby.
Yes.
Europe is in between, so whenever
Yeah.
going to India, you can plan like a small vacay anywhere in the Europe. Iceland is 5 hours,
Yeah.
Japan is like 6 hours. So if you're like a traveler, like how we love traveling, I mean Canada works out. So that was one more factor why we chose.
Yes. So one thing which everyone scared us about in Canada was winters.
Yeah.
But look at us, we are wearing our caps, gloves and jackets. So it's all good. Even our homes were centrally heated. If you go to a shopping complex, they are centrally heated. So you won't feel as much cold as you could feel in a winter state of India.
Yeah, so winters are good. In conclusion, what we wanted to say is Canada is not bad. If it works out for you, come here. We can be friends. Yeah.
Yes.
There are some cons. I mean, cost of living, housing crisis. I mean, that's everywhere. Even real estate in India is, crazy right now. Job opportunities is, depending on how capable you are, you will get a job anywhere. So that's competition.
Yes.
So there is, there are pros and cons everywhere. But from our perspective as a working IT couple with, roughly around 10, 11 years of experience, if you want to explore the world, if you want, to like have a good life and Canada works out for you, then yes, why not come here?
Yes.
Else, be happy wherever you are. And hope you like this video.
And let us know if you have any questions in the comments below.
Yeah.
We'll be happy to help.
And hope this video makes your decision,
Help you in making a decision.
Help you in making a decision.
See you next video. Bye.
Yes. Bye.